Hello, everyone, and welcome. My name is Carol Morgan. I am channel for Xina Allen, and I am going to ask Xina to address why is it that it's so difficult to change habits. I have been wanting to change the way that I am eating. Again, I am a certified integrative nutrition health coach. I know the theory, I know what I need to be doing, and I haven't been doing it. And the excuse in my mind is that I travel a lot. So it's a lot harder to say no to the deliciousness that is out there when I'm traveling, and yet I know what to do and what not to. But I want Xina to help us address these difficulties as we're going to start a new 1 month program with our community to clean up our act, to get a little bit of support from other people and from Xina on 1 month body, mind, spirit wellness. So anyway, let's see what he has to say. My name is Xina. My name is Xina Allen indeed. And it is interesting, this idea of why is it that humans have such a hard time changing habits? Well, there is such a thing as inertia. Everything is energy. You are energy. When you start directing your energy in a particular direction, it tends to accumulate and accumulate and accumulate momentum. And that momentum, that inertia, is very often what carries or what directs or what propels the unconscious being. Unconscious being the key word. So the being that is not paying attention, the being that is unconscious, is doing things automatically, out of inertia, out of being comfortable, out of what is familiar. As soon as the comfort area or the comfort zone is left behind, there is a energy that is very strong that keeps the being from going that way. It is the energy of what is familiar. It is that inertia. It is that momentum. So what can be done? Well, what can be done is conscious creation. What can be done is making the decision consciously that something needs to change and taking action. Now, we understand that in theory, you can know what it is, but knowing what it is that you need and actually doing it are two different things. So if you feel that on your own, you can go ahead and take those actions, we say take them wherever you can act. It is a requirement in order for the universe, which is a feedback loop, to respond to you. So act. But if you feel that you need support, then seek it. Seek that support. You are not alone in this incarnation. You are not. You cannot be, because you are part of God mind. So if you get to that point of saying, I need change in my life and I don't know how to execute, then look for help in whatever topic it is in your life that you need help. It could be with relationship. It could be professionally. It could be with creating a new business. It could be with cleansing your liver. It could be with cleansing your life. It can be detoxifying, whether it be physically or whether it be spiritually or whether it be mentally. Whatever the topic is, seek help. This is why we have been asking this human in a gentle way to look at where she is acting and where she is not. We have been suggesting is a better word, because truly what she wants to do and what she does not want to do is entirely up to her. And there is no right or wrong answer, as is the case for you. We have been nudging her. We like that word better. We have been gently nudging her to look at those areas of her life where she is not taking action. And what happens very often with beings that need to take action is that they don't, in the, let us say, excuse or behind the excuse that they are too busy. And And this is sure the case with this one. She's producing, she's doing, she's helping, she's executing, yes, in many different directions. And what is left aside are the items that she is not wanting to pay attention to, or the items that she is blocked on. And you are no different than this one. If you don't pay attention to those items, you stash them away, and guess what is going to happen? They are going to come back at a later time, stronger and louder. And it can be that if you keep ignoring them and ignoring them and ignoring them, they become a louder message in the form of disease, lack of ease. So to you, we say, do something, dear loves, do something. We are, again, nudging this one to do something, and she has decided that it is a good idea to do it with the community. Because when you are doing something together, you find power in numbers. When you are accountable to another human being, you find power. Power on your own self, power towards your own reality. It is not about exercising it on other beings. It's about getting a hold of your own life. If you cannot change your mind, how are you expecting other beings to change theirs? So you focus on yours. It is also difficult for humans in this day and age to change their habits because your society has programmed you with many different programs that run in the background as an operating system that you are unaware of until you decide to bring these programs to light and address them, hopefully. But those programs are the ones that start when you are little, when they give you candy at school, say, for example, for doing a good job, or when you skin your knee because you fall, they give you ice cream to soothe you. So what happens is that you create this connection in your mind between the soothing mechanism and the experience that you want to overcome. So you feel with every single cell in your body that going to a destructive behavior is actually going to take care of the experience that you no longer want. And that is incorrect. That is not the case. A destructive behavior is a destructive behavior. And most of these destructive behaviors have to do with highly addictive ingredients, whether it be for the body or for the mind. For the body, sugar, more addictive than cocaine. For the body, it could be so many of the mechanisms of numbing yourselves that you use, whether it be alcohol, whether it be drugs of many kinds, legal or not legal, whatever the case may be, you use it. It might even be food that is otherwise neutral, but you use it against yourself, bakeries or unclean foods, packaged dead foods, etc., etc. All these things that create addiction to numb yourselves from not feeling and not actually doing the works that need to be done. The same is true with numbing the mind. Oh, the constant scrolling that you do on your devices. Consider the amount of time that you are spending in those devices and what you could be doing with that time, whether it be resting, whether it be creating actual memories with your family, whether it be actually engaging in person with your friends, or whether it be resting, whatever the case may be. Think, consider, and entertain the amount of time that you are spending, and we would say wasting, in this mindless scrolling. And it is not neutral, this scrolling. It's not just that you are wasting time, it's that as you are doing it, you are affecting yourself emotionally. You may not know it, you may not see it, but what you are seeing in these sceneries that are created, these pictures is joy, is an instant in a person's life that is going okay. It is a finished product without you seeing what that being had to do in order to get there. Yes, there is inspirational material. We do understand this, but there is more than just that. If you are just focusing a little bit of time on inspirational material, that is one thing. But if you're scrolling and scrolling, oh, but Xina, they're puppies. It's so cute. What value is it bringing to you? Do you have a puppy of your own that you need to go walk? Well, we suggest go take that puppy out. And if you don't have a puppy and you want one, why don't you have one? Why haven't you taken care of that which is in your reality? Even if it is an illusion, it is more real, it is less removed than what you're looking at in these pictures, where you're comparing yourself and feeling lonely and feeling less than. It is not necessarily that everyone is feeling this or doing this, but we know, oh yes, we know that many are relating to the message that we are sending, numbing out, evading, and avoiding your reality, whatever reality you have created, because you don't like what you have created, rather than taking responsibility or ownership, rather is a better word, of what you have created and decided, I'm going to create differently. So we have guided this being to make the month of March a month of wellness, and she has decided to invite you in. If this so resonates to you, we say, why not? We love you. All right. So this month of March, what we are going to be doing is I am going to be guiding you through a 4-week program. We're going to start with a 30-minute call on March 1st. We're going to then have a call each Sunday where we're going to discuss what we're going to be focusing on for the week and how the previous one went. And then we're going to have a small closing call on the 31st. So if this is something that interests you, again, I am an integrative nutrition health coach certified by IIN. I am excited about this. I know what to do. I have done it in the past successfully. So now I am very excited to do it with you as well. The technique or the strategy that we're going to use is one of detoxing, adding new habits, and changing old habits. So if this is something that you wonder about, that maybe is making you curious, click on the link below, join our community, get more information. And if you still have questions, there is my email address there for you to ask. But if you don't, and if you feel this resonates, we would love for you to join. All the details are below. Have a wonderful day wherever you are, and hopefully see you there.